To get that wide, broad shoulders, you need to target the side deltoids to get that classic old school look. The problem is that the fibers run from deltoid tuberosity to acromion process of scapula, but your general exercise are not matching the strength curve with the resistance curve. Function of any muscle is defined by how muscle fibers contract from their insertion to the origin. So if you have to target the side deltoid, it can be done only through lateral rise or what we call the abduction of the humerus. So guys, but there is a fundamental flaw with the most famous exercise that we do in the gym to get that broad wide shoulders. That is the standing or the seated side lateral raise. That is the resistance curve. The problem is that the weight is very light at the start of the movement and very heavy at the end of the movement. As you can see, I'm picking up heavier loads, but still I'm able to move it up to 30-40% without any issue. But what is the problem? The problem is that the resistance curve has to match the strength curve of the muscle. Resistance curve is not the only issue with standing or seated side dumbbell raise. The major issue is that the strength curve of the muscle is not matching the resistance curve. What is the strength curve? When is the muscle the strongest and when is the muscle the weakest? When it comes to side deltoid, it is strongest at the first 1/3 of the movement and it is weakest at the last 1/3 of the movement. It is quite reverse to the resistance curve of this particular exercise. So I'll show you how to do it in a way that the strength curve matches the resistance curve and the load on the muscle is 100%. You just have to manipulate your operating lever to the direction of resistance such that the operating lever is perpendicular to the direction of resistance, that is gravity. That is when the load on the muscle is 100% in the initial part. So there is resistance as well as it is matching the strength curve of the muscle. As you can see, with heavier weights it becomes very difficult. So what I want you to do is go to the gym and do this experiment, because most it can be done standing with the cables, but most of the time we don't get that chance because there are too many exercises being done on cables. So if you have only dumbbells as options and you have to target the side deltoid, then this is the only option.